Well, a happy Thursday to you. So glad you could join us. And as you can see, I've got a special visitor, Jordan Reed, joining me from Elora. And Jordan has been out and about and exploring all that Elora and surrounding areas have to offer. And Jordan, we talked about the food, we talked about, the glass making. What do you have up your sleeve for us now?
Yes, Nadine, you definitely have to come down to Elora and try this really unique experience. We're talking ice climbing. You thought climbing was hard? We'll throw some ice into the mix. I'm joined with Fred Schuett. He is the owner of One Axe Pursuits. Fred, tell me a little bit about your ice climbing experience.
Yeah, so ice climbing is, we pretty much run water in Elora and create our own waterfall, which then freezes. So you're climbing an ice fall, it's called. And you had the experience, so you're using ice tools or picks or axes, or different way you call it, and you're ascending up this frozen waterfall, and you have special boots with the spikes sticking out, the crampons, and you're literally climbing with tools on your feet and your hands up the piece of ice.
Yes, despite your advice, my arms still hurt the next day. You're supposed to use your legs.
You should. Yeah, it's a steep learning curve. You only had the one try, so it's something that you do want to try several times to kind of get a feel for it, and you will get better quite quickly.
Yes.
But it's different than rock climbing in the sense that you can't, it's hard to just jump on and go.
Yeah.
There is a technique that you have to pick up.
I'm going to tell everyone at home that we made it to the top.
Yeah.
Because they don't know.
You made it high. You were definitely high.
And this is an experience you can do with up to 8 people.
Yes, yeah, for our groups, you can do 8. We can do larger groups if everyone knows each other. They're a little more lenient towards waiting for their friends to go up. But on our weekend groups, they max out at 8 people.
Awesome, and it's an experience that you can really brag about and take lots of photos too, because you're going to want to post that to your Instagram.
Well, thank you so much, Jordan. She's having a little too much fun with those ice hooks there. But you know what? Somewhere that, you can go ice climbing is in the Rockies in Alberta. The prairies as a whole, we've got some snowfall for today. As a matter of fact, getting into some light rain across parts of Saskatchewan through the morning. But in terms of the snowfall accumulations, you'll see most of that is up across northern Saskatchewan into Manitoba, areas east of Lake Winnipeg, picking up on some of the heaviest snowfall totals. And that's the area where we are seeing that snowfall warning. But we're also looking at some wind warnings for us across the region. So some blowing snow in some areas for us. You can see as we head today through tomorrow, that boundary bringing us that light snowfall and also some gusty winds. Alberta particularly looking at those wind warnings for us for the east and the west. And you'll see there even broadly across the prairies as a whole, some gusty winds for us. Now into Ontario and Quebec, we've got some scattered light flurries with this boundary pushing through for today. The next one coming in for tonight across northwestern Ontario, that pushes across northeastern Ontario through the day for tomorrow. Southern Ontario into southern Quebec, getting into some scattered light snowfall and even a little bit of rain coming in along the lower lakes region for the 401 corridor. Most of the snow up into southern Quebec, north of the St. Lawrence, so north of Quebec City, picking up on that. The Toronto area seeing about 1 to 2 centimeters of snowfall. Meanwhile, for us in Atlantic Canada, relatively calm for today through tomorrow, and we're looking at fog again for BC.